Hello, my MPI friends. It's me, Jason Lavasser. In the description below, you're going to find the link to submit your application to become a board of directors member. And yes, you are totally qualified. And I learned that today because I was on a call for another committee with a bunch of seasoned MPI veterans who were talking about all the benefits of getting involved. And I was just sort of sitting there going like, oh my gosh, there's so much to think about. But they were convincing me of all these wonderful things that they had learned along the way. And then I was like, more people need to hear this. So I said, can I record you? And they said, sure. And so I recorded it. And what's to follow is like a poorly edited version of what I got to hear today. So I hope it inspires you to get more involved. And because we need you, because you're awesome and you're totally ready and you're totally capable. So I will see you at the next event. But in the meantime, submit an application to be on the board. You could be the next president of the board. That's awesome. Hello, my MPI friends. It is Friday afternoon in the beautiful springtime in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm on this awesome call with some MPI royalty. And you mentioned some name earlier. You mentioned some Robyn Bass. Like, who is this Robyn Bass of whom you speak? Robyn Bass, are you on this call? Oh, there you are, Robyn Bass. All right. Any final thoughts before we wrap this up? I'm going to have some great content from this conversation. I'm going to have some great content all together because this is going to, I won't be talking during this part. I'll just have music playing, but this will be the intro to the video. This will be great. Hello, my MPI friends. We are here on a call with the famous Michael Farrell, and he's in a car in Columbus, Ohio, but has taken the time to jump on the Zoom with me to chat about his experience on the board and what he loved about being involved with MPI over the last handful of years. Michael, what's one of your favorite things about being on the board?
You know, my favorite thing about being on the MPI Tennessee board is the deep personal and professional relationships that I've been able to develop. It's made me a better leader. It's made me a better listener. And it's really empowered me to stay really connected in the industry.
Because of all the relationships that I was able to cultivate over those years, it changed the trajectory of where I could go inside this industry and really put my name out there. Everything about my journey has been amazing with MPI. And to Cory's point, I do think it was the most transformational thing I could have done for my career, was to get involved with the board. Somebody had said to me, they recognized probably some leadership skills in me and said, you know, you could have you ever thought about being the president of the chapter? And quite frankly, I never did. But they planted that seed, and then I just started thinking, well, if they think I can do it, then I know I can do it. I know they're going to be there to help me and guide me, and that's exactly what happened.
It has transformed me as a professional, and it's transformed my business. The value of being involved in MPI is truly remarkable.
I'd like for the four of us to stare into the camera and give that energy to anybody watching this video. You could be the next president.
You can. You can.
Don't ever underestimate yourself. It's just fun getting involved, and you get to meet so many people like the famous Lindsay Buchanan.
You know, every meeting was just a ball of fun, and the family and the interactions that you get, not only are business related, but they're also personal related.
And to come together collectively as a group and watch the outcome of producing amazing events that take this village of resources that we have within our chapter, I would say to me that was amazing, was to be able to, you know, not only personally make these friendships, because then you're in the trenches, right? So you really build those relationships because you're doing, you know, hard things together, but then to watch the outcome be so wonderful with such quality people. To me, that was it.
And you met many of those MPI members by being involved and volunteering in the positions you've been in. Is that,
you can't
is that safe to say? Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to be involved.
Get
involved.
To be involved.
It'll change your life.
Right? Cory, I'm on the fence about running for the board. Could you convince me to run for the board?
It'd be the best thing you ever did for yourself. And it will be the best thing you ever did even for your company, because as a representative of your company, you are showing that you are invested in our industry and what we're doing.
Those connections actually happen because of more of your involvement.
Completely,
Right,
completely.
right.
You got to plug in. You know, you're going to get what you give in it.
Yep.
Garner those relationships, to
Mhm.
garner the experiences and the work and the give and take and even the business. It takes a little more,
Yeah.
but you get way more than you give.
What I would call the ROI of your experience, your growth as an individual, both personally and professionally, because I wouldn't be able to do the things that I have been able to do, or even rely on. Because I mean, for 6 months I was out of work.
Mhm.
I reached out to people that I knew because of this chapter to see if they had leads or whatever it
Sure.
might
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
And that was tremendous because I was able to do that.
I didn't know that I was capable of what I found out that I was capable of by getting involved and doing it. I realized things about myself and the people around me. So many times I could say yes, because even though I didn't have all of that knowledge personally myself, I had the resources for it, or the people that knew the resources. So it made me a much more confident person in general in business. If you want to see your career grow,
Yeah.
MPI is the number one place I tell people to go. Go to MPI, get involved in MPI. You will see the changes, and you'll see the changes in yourself, which are are more than you can even imagine inside your head
Sure.
until you do it.
Thank you very much for being a part of this, everybody. We cannot wait for you to volunteer to be a part of the MPI family. There are positions open right now. Get your application. There will be stuff in the links below in the description under the video. So make sure you check that out. And we can't wait to see you at the next event. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.